ready.
Hey guys, JCC2224 here, and welcome to another Clone Corner. Another every clone ever. Oh boy, oh gee, oh wow. And today we're going to be taking a look at every Bly-looking clone commander, Phase 2 only, released in the Hasbro Star Wars 3 1/4 inch scale. Now this collection's interesting, because it's essentially just one figure, except there's one that is, I can't even call it a figure, it's just an abomination, but there's 5 decos of the same figure I'm going to be showing you here today, and you're saying, 5? I only see 4. One of them's still in the package, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But I really do like this design of Clone Commander. It's very ARC Trooper-like, and I know people are going to be saying in the comments, oh, but J-4, it is an ARC Trooper! These are ARC Troopers! I mean, I don't know what your sources are. I mean, they might be. I don't know. They're just clone commanders. That's what the box calls them. They're clone commander action figures. Let's just leave it at that. We're talking about the toys here. We're not talking about the lore. And I gotta say, Commander Bly has a really cool design. Very, very cool. And all of the other commanders here also have very cool designs. And let's take a look at, well, why not Commander Bly first? What can I say about the original Revenge of the Sith Commander Bly that has not been said besides it's just so cool? Look at this guy. This is probably one of the coolest clone commanders, period. I would love if this guy got a 6-inch Black Series or an updated TVC figure. We would need one of those. Because, see, the thing is, while this figure is somewhat like 13 years old, somewhere around there, it's still very good. Still really holds up. This is the version released with the, what was it, Battle of Felucia set, I believe. And I think it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if it's any different from the standard single-carded figure, but I will be showing you a single-carded variant in a little bit here. He has these, I guess they were supposed to be DC-17s before the official design was really released. He's got the standard camo here. It's just the standard one, and it does come off if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, because if you do, it just looks so funny. But, hey, if you want to, you can. I really do enjoy the pattern and the deco just on this guy. I think it just looks awesome. I really well, let's count how many times I say really. Please, someone in the comments do that. I think this thing just looks really cool. There I go again. I think it's a very nice design. The articulation's nice. He's got a ball-jointed neck. His visor can move up and down, and I think he looks cool in both versions. I think it looks nice. He kind of has it up all the way in the movie. I kind of like it more of a midway point. He's got a removable pauldron here. He's got ball hinge shoulders and elbows, swivel at the wrist, nothing at the waist. Oh no, whatever will we do? Pretty limited forward joint without kind of stretching the joint there and kind of making it a loose joint. Ball hinge knees and ball hinged ankles. Pretty typical 3 1/4 inch Star Wars fare. So I really do like this guy, but I want to show you a variant of this figure that I have in the package here. And unfortunately, it may be a little difficult to show since it is in the package. This is the Revenge of the Sith figure. You can see it's got some different weathering on the legs and everything. But more importantly, it's actually accurately decoed. You can see Commander Bly there. He has 2 tones of the mustard yellow, one more so of a brown. And this version of the figure actually does have the stripe. This is a rarer variant of this figure, but you can see through this plastic here, these 2 layers of plastic, he actually does have the 2-toned color going through his armor. And I think that looks really cool. I really do appreciate the fact that they actually corrected the figure and made the proper variant. Even though, stupidly enough, when they re-released it in the Felucia Battle Pack, which is the one I'm showing you here, he doesn't freaking have the accurate dark stripes. Ah, that bothers me. But still a very, very cool figure. I really do appreciate that one. Moving on to Commander Devis, which this figure just got out of the hydrogen peroxide. He's looking so nice and white, isn't he? Hopefully these studio lights won't make him yellow again. But yeah, it's the exact same figure, except it has this red deco. Now, if you're wondering, who is Commander Devis? Well, he's not the guy that gets his head chopped off by Tushi Sho in the comic, as you may think. That's a look-alike. This guy is an unused clone commander that was supposed to be with Commander Bly in the 327th Star Corps in Revenge of the Sith. Why wasn't he in the movie? I don't know. But he's in the visual dictionary for the Revenge of the Sith, and I remember renting that out at my library as a kid, and I'm like, this Devis guy looks so cool with his visor and his red, and I'm so happy they made a toy of it. I think the deco is nice and simplistic. It's just red. It's just red on him. But it's a change that I really appreciate. And for some reason, while this guy was actually supposed to be in the movie and was actually a character, Hasbro decided, hey, let's make the same thing, but like dark forest green. And you can see this guy hasn't really taken a dip in the hydrogen peroxide yet. So you can see he's a little more yellow. But this is a very good-looking figure. Thank you, Gunn, for coming out for me. You can see, same thing but green. The paint on the helmet is a little thicker, I've noticed. The stripe is a little thicker on the green than the red. One thing, though, they actually did re-release, I believe, both of these figures in the Saga Legends lines later down the road. Both of these are the original Revenge of the Sith versions, though. It's actually quite shocking. I didn't know my green one was so yellowed. But yes, a video on the hydrogen peroxide trick coming out very soon. Here's a little bit of a before and after of what your figure can look like if it's a little yellowed. This one may just need cleaned up, honestly. Who knows? But there is the Green Commander, and there is Commander Devis. We only have one more of these traditional Revenge of the Sith clones to look at, and then we'll be revisiting an old friend of these Every Clone Evers. I've actually got a couple stories with Commander Bo here. One story, back when this thing was first listed as coming out, and it was like, oh, Darth Vader and Commander Bo. I thought, oh, you mean Commander Apo, right? Or Apo, however you say it. I was thinking, oh, it's just that, but no, it's actually a unique character. I believe he was in the comics, like some of the Dark Horse comics, and I don't think he even looked like this, actually. But I appreciate that they made a 501st version of this blue commander. Also, another thing, I could have sworn, back when I was a kid, I saw one of these guys in the package at the Earth Collectible Toy Mall, if you know that place, and it was blue. I don't know why, but it was blue. I don't know if it was some sort of errored figure. I don't know if it was a custom someone repackaged. I don't think Commander Bo was out yet when I saw that. But hey, Commander Bo was kind of like a spiritual successor to that random blue clone I found. Yet again, same figure, but it's blue. And it has some 501st unique decos to it. Like it has the 501st, I guess, eye. Like, it looks like an eye. Not like an eye, like an eye that looks like that, but like an eye, the letter I. Anyways, visor looks really cool up and down. The shade of blue is awesome. I think it's just great. He has the traditional 501st striping going down all of his legs, which looks cool. Same pistols in his belt. I should say on his camo skirt here. Generally nice. Not really much more to say besides he's the same thing but blue. Remember that meme? It's a clone but black. It's a commander but blue. This is probably my favorite. I don't care that I've already talked about this thing. I'm going to talk about it again because this thing is absolute garbage. This is the Saga Legends Rebels Commander Bly. Trash. Absolute trash. Look at the paint, or the lack thereof. Yeah, do you see any black for the undersuit? No, there's none. There's absolutely none. Oh, hey, at least it has the accurate DC-17s, am I right? Look at this helmet. Look at this. It doesn't even go up. Look at that. It actually goes down on its own. Now, some people say, oh, J-PHOR, that's just your own. Mine goes up fine. Well, the point is mine doesn't. Mine will not go up. And then you remove and you're like, oh, there, Ayla Sakura, I think she gonna die now. It looks like trash. Maybe if we like flip it the other way, maybe if we flip it upside down, it'll actually go. I'm not sure. Like you can see, it's already looking weird. Maybe if you flip it upside down. Nope. It's probably some terrible molding error because the plastic is so cheap on these. The paint is just god-awful. It's just terrible. Of course they don't do the two tones of the mustard yellow. Of course they don't. At least they didn't even paint the mouth. They didn't even paint the mouth event. Oh man, this is just... I've already torn this thing a new joint hole, let's say, badum-tish, in Clone Corner. But this thing just needs to be revisited because it's absolute trash. Now, there are good 5 POA Saga Legends. Have you even noticed I haven't even complained that it's only 5 POA? That's not even a huge problem. The problem is it just looks like trash. The visor doesn't work. It's just... And look at that skirt. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to just have a giant... Looks like a piece of clay. Like a giant, weird, sculpted piece of clay stuck to this poor clone's thigh. Imagine having to walk with that clay just in between your thighs. Like... Trash. Garbage. Complete trash. There you go. There is all of the Commander Bly type commanders. Oh, but they're Who cares? I bumped into the camera saying that. I hope you enjoyed another Clone Corner, another Every Clone Ever. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my social media, see if you have a chance. Facebook, Instagram, those are the main two I use. I also have a Discord and a Twitter, but I neglect those a little bit. It's like you got Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Like I don't use it. Have a good day, guys, and as always, may the Force be with you. See you in the next Clone Corner!